Hi, welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. Listen, I will not be switching out these pictures. You will just have to look at this one set of pictures right here, right? Oh man. So the police in Clarendon are seeking the public's help in locating two delivery men who mysteriously disappeared in the parish of Clarendon in Jamaica on Friday, April 21st. Today is May 9th. If you do the maths, that's been about 19 days ago. We'll talk about that in a minute. Let's get to the details of the two individuals that are involved. The missing men have been identified as 23-year-old Shane Bryan, who is otherwise known as Blacks, of Treadlight District in Clarendon, and 29-year-old Richie Jackson of Bucks Avenue, Maypen, in the parish of Clarendon. According to the police, Bryan is of dark complexion, medium built, 165 centimeters in height, or 5 feet 5 inches tall, and he sports a plaited up hairstyle. He also walks with a stagger in his right leg. His mode of dress at the time of his disappearance is unknown. Boy. Meanwhile, Jackson, the other one, he is of dark complexion, slim built, about 185 centimeters, which would put you around 6 feet 1 inch tall. And he also sports plaited up hair in the center of his head, and it is bald on the sides. That's the hairstyle he has. His mode of dress at the time of his disappearance. Alright, my SouFLoTV audience, let's take a break from our scheduled program and let's get right into this. I've been wondering for the longest, why has Jamaica not gone totally solar yet? After all, Jamaica has powerful sunshine all year round. And people are in darkness in certain areas, especially in rural areas. And they've been that way for decades, waiting on government to install street lights. Well, Soninka solar lights. These are commercial grade lights, perfect for rural areas, perfect for dark corners and lanes, perfect for the backyard, the front yard, down the road, driveway lighting, stores, perfect for the farm, waterproof and remote control. Make your surroundings safer. Jamaica has sun all year round, and you will have no problem keeping these lights charged. Did I mention that they are commercial grade and they are remote controlled? You don't have to wait on government to install lights. Some people in some areas have been waiting for decades, literally decades, and they are still in the darkness. These are easy to install. Get in touch with Soninka and they will do the rest for you. And the best part is this: you don't have to pay a monthly light bill. No, this not gonna bother you like a JPS bill because it's charged by the sun. So take yourself out of the darkness now. Increase your safety now. Get in touch with Soninka Solar and thank me later. Come on, man. Watch there. All the contact information is right there for you. IG, email, phone number, which you can call by WhatsApp, which is free globally. Go on. Get yourself out of the darkness and into the light. Back to our regular scheduled program at hand. Is also unknown. In other words, they don't know what type of clothes they were wearing. Nobody can say it was a black shirt and blue pants with white sneakers. They don't know, right? Reports from the Maypen police are that on Monday, April 21st, both of the men who operate in the Maypen area, they met up at a popular location in the town. They both left on a motorcycle and they were headed for York District in Clarendon, none of the men have been seen or heard from since. Anyone with information that they believe can help the police in locating these two people, please contact the Maypen Police at 876-986-2208, or you can simply call 119. All right. Now, there are a couple of comments here that I want to read to you. One of them says, the search for these men must be initiated in the York District, Clarendon area, trusting that they will be located alive and well. Scandinavia, another person says, believe it or not, Jamaica is a dangerous country to be just now. The shooting up of a bus a couple of days ago, where persons were shot and seriously injured, tells it all. Another person says, unless they ran off with some girls or they migrated, gone to another country, these two should be considered dead until they arrive back home safe and sound. In their neck of the woods, brutal deaths walk around seeking out victims. Another person says, hope for the best. And Stingjam says, boy, it seems to be a pattern emerging of attacking and killing delivery men. How many need to die before it's actually taken seriously? Y'all remember Shutters, the movie Shutters, with Sprague Benz and Kimani, Marley, and Flipper Mafia and all those guys? The classic movie Shutters. Remember what they did, what Biggs did to the truck man, the delivery guy? Yeah. And, I don't know. I don't want to throw Shutters under the bus or say anything, but neither here nor there. The real part of this is these two young men are missing. Their information again. The missing men have been identified as 23-year-old Shane Bryan, and Shane is otherwise known as Blacks. And he is from Treadlight District in Clarendon, and he's 29 years old. I mean, he is 23 years old. The other one is Richie Jackson. He's of Bucks Avenue in Maypen, and he is 29 years old. Shane, or Shane Bryan, the one that they call Blacks, he's of dark complexion. You know how we're doing at Jamaica already. If your friend half Chinese or have Chinese looking eyes, you call him Chinaman. If your friend really dark skin, you call him Blacks or Blacker. If your friend extra tall, look like him could have played at the NBA, you would say this a tallis or tall man or stretch. And that's just how we give the names. See, it's a cultural thing. So Blacks is medium built. He's about 5 feet 5 inches tall, or 165 centimeters, somewhere around there. And they say he sports a plaited up hairstyle and he walks with a stagger in his right leg. I'm doing these descriptions over because I want people to pay attention. And if you see any of them anywhere, or if you know anything but what might have happened to them, then you can reach out. And the other one, whose name is Jackson, he is of dark complexion, slim built. He's a bit taller. He's about 6'1", right? And he sports plaited up hair on the top with the sides of his head shaved off clean. And they both disappeared together. They met up at a place. They were chilling out there. There's a popular place where many people meet up. And then they jump on a bike. 2 man on one bike, I'm guessing, because that's what the report says. And they disappeared. And they have been gone since Friday, April 21st. And today I'm doing this is May 9th. When I first saw the story, after they disappeared, about a day or two after they disappeared, I said to myself, the man them probably gone, I said, gone down on the North Coast, go enjoy themselves, meet two tourist girl, them probably have fun somewhere. Maybe they don't want to be found. Maybe them they are town or work on some project or something. I don't know, but it'll come out in the end. It'll work out. Well, this is 19 days later, my friend. And it don't take a genius if you know how the ground stay. Especially down in a Clarendon, you don't go missing This is all over Jamaica, really. You don't go missing for 19 days and then show up okay, right? Especially two men missing one time. Two men missing one time. Now, some people are floating the theory out there. I wonder if them run off, them gone. Them, them had an escape boat that was waiting to take it to Haiti, and then they'll go from Haiti to Mexico, and then they'll go from Mexico into the US, and all kind of something like that. I'm just not buying that theory. I'm not buying that theory. I'm really thinking that at this point something might be very, very wrong with these men. Them get a shallow grave, or them get dismembered and dashed away. I hate to be as morbid as this, even though I still would like to keep hope alive, because, for the family's sake, being sympathetic and all, imagine losing my own brother or my own cousin that I'm close to. I wouldn't want to hear that they're dead already. I would just want to hear efforts being made to try to find them. So I know a lot of us already got it in our minds that, yep, them two are dead for sure. Because men don't go missing in Jamaica for 19 days. Not 9 days. 19 days. Two men at the same time. 19 days. Whoops. Jump on a bike. Never to be seen again. That's not a good thing. Right? So, I'm not going to say condolences because we don't know what happened to them. But I'm going to tell their family to stay strong. And they can be proactive as well by circulating pictures of their loved ones as much as possible outside of their community, hoping that someone might have seen something, because somebody must have seen something. Somebody must have seen something. Now, I can't swear for people, but I won't put anything on them either. But you just don't know what people are involved in, what people are into these days. You understand? I don't want to make up no story, so I don't know. I just don't know what these two brothers might have been involved in. Or maybe it's just, you don't have to do anything to people nowadays for people to want to do something to you, and that's the sad part. You hear what I just say? You don't have to do anything to people nowadays, and that's the sad part. Some people, we really have demons walking around out here in the flesh among us, We really have evil personified walking around out here among us in the flesh. And these evils that are walking out here among us in the flesh, they seek to kill and destroy and cause sorrow and heartache and pain. And they don't care how they do it. They will see people and just kill people just so. You have gang initiations that are going on where they send out young youths. And the young youths must commit a murder. And the more gruesome the murder is, the more high ranking or the more respect they will get from their superiors in the gang. And they are eager to prove themselves. You have others out here who are burnt out, popping Molly, doing drugs, living like they are Skeng's lyrics. Not knowing says Skeng just a sing song. But they're living the words, right? And it takes a hold on their brain. And them must study evil. Not to mention those who are studying evil. Those who are making human sacrifices. And not to mention also those who are tied to the human trafficking and tied to the trade. As in, people want body parts like organs. So the organ trade thing is our next big field right there. But I'm thinking, them two brothers look like them thick and strong, like them can fight. So it would be a hell of a fight where some trace would have been left. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just talking along, speculating, don't know, but I'm just leaving this up here so you can see their pictures. And if you know something, say something. See? You wouldn't like this to be your family members just gone, so this is your little brother or your bigger brother just gone, so not a trace in the world. Again, the Clarendon police are seeking the public's help in locating these two delivery men. Them work. I know brother them will sit down and not do nothing. They work. It's two delivery men. And they mysteriously disappeared since Friday, April 21st. Never to be seen or heard from again. Both men operate deliveries in the Maypen area, and they met up at a location in town, and they left on one motorcycle, and they were headed for York District in Clarendon, and none of them have been seen or heard from again. Serious times we're living in, people. Serious times we are living in. Let me end this video by saying this. Now is not the time to be living your life in secret, okay? If you're going somewhere, at least have somebody know where you're going. No matter what you're going there to do. You don't have to disclose everything, but give them a POC. In the army, we call it a point of contact. That means somebody name can call, somebody can be verified to be the person who is supposed to meet you there, who has some kind of dealing with you there. Don't just disappear, jump in car and jump on bike and disappear and think, oh, nobody nothing knows about me, then me gone about my business, me soon come back. Because you might not come back and then people can't find you. We live among people who are studying and doing evil. With that said, I'm sending out good vibrations and I hope they are found alive and well. But 19 days missing in Jamaica, 2 man, the prognosis is not good, my friend. I'll catch y'all on the next video. It's SouFLoTV. If you see something, say something. I'm out. Peace.